Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? It is me, ATARi HMB. And it's good to see everyone today on today's live stream. So, today, obviously, we're going to be doing some live power scaling requests, some general discussions. Of course, a live power scaling request will be dependent on what type of request you're looking for, since I'd have to, of course, divert from the main topic I'll be focusing on. Generally, we're going to have a general discussion a little bit about the notion of feats, power scaling, understanding a little bit more, kind of diving back into the basics. Not to go over the top with these whole 12 dimensionalities and all this stuff like that. So, first to start off with the introduction today. Hey, what's going on? Jose Guzman. Good job being first. Super Saiyan Rainbow. The Debunker. Abdi, what's going on? What's up, Danaz? AKA Joker. What's good, man? What is up, Cooler? What is up, IDK or Vegeta? What is up, Harvado? How is everyone doing? What's up, Postboy Mal? What's good, man? Man, yeah, man. It's gonna be an interesting stream today. We're gonna go ahead and have a discussion. What's going on, Cherry? Welcome. Hey guys, I'm glad to see it. So I've been so let's go over a little bit of an update that's been going on with me recently. Is I've been surprisingly I've been actually, let me see here. Where is it? Where is my super suit, man? All right, so recently, when it comes down to it, hey, I've been. Here we go. Let's get this on stream. Woo! One Piece. So what's been going on recently is I've been more so looking at the things into the basics again. I'm going to be doing like general like feat scaling and kind of getting an understanding of how to do proper calcs, etc. Just the bare basics. A lot of people have been doing calcs incorrectly. I've been seeing some overinflated feats from different series. It's just been wild right now. So right now what we're going to be clearly doing is going over a couple of those. Again, if anyone has any requests, if you have a particular feat you want, as you can see, the pricing is on the upper left corner. If you do have a particular chapter of any manga or anime you want me to look at, well, I shouldn't say anime, but manga you want me to do a chapter live reading on, I do not mind doing a live reading on that as well, and overall giving my thoughts on the entire chapter. Again, this is just because this takes away, in order for me to do these requests, I have to divert from the main focus on the stream. So of course it is going to have a bit of a fee. It is a bit new for me to start doing things like this, but I'm not going overboard like some others do, which kind of crazy. I mean, there's some people who do camera requests for like 30 freaking bucks. So I'm not going to be an absolute stickler about it, but I am going to be fair with it. But I also am going to, because of what it may doing that is not going to be easy. Because, I could spend a whole 30 minutes on an entire chapter. So when you think of it that way, then, it does depend. I could also spend almost an hour on a particular calc for a feat, depending on how the feat can be interpreted. So again, we're trying to be a little bit fair with that. Again, like I said, we're going to be going over a lot of things that's going to be happening right now. So, guys get ready for that. Yeah. Saitama feats. Hey, man, if you have any feats you can go ahead and request them accordingly, as long as it could be through super chat or however you want to go through with it. Right now, for now, what the main topic of the stream is going to be on for the time being. Let me go ahead and pop this chat out so I can see everyone. All right, got it. Yep. There we go. Now I can see everyone. All right. All right. So overall, like what we want to go over right now is just general calcs, general. That's awesome, Joker, that you showed them the Devilman scans. I would love to go ahead and give an honest, in-depth, detail opinion on it. I wouldn't mind that. Right now, what I'm only be looking at is I'm going to be looking at some like general cases. So right now we got Dragon Ball Super. I might just for the time being, to kind of get us started somewhere, I'm going to probably be going over a couple of the basics. Again, I want to make this clear to people is that, you know, I got to explain something very simple. So, like, why are some of these shonen a little bit more fun to scale? Well, you see, like, if I'm going to scale Vampire Knight, like, you know, I've never read it, but, like, if I were to scale something like this, how would I start it off? Well, I would start it off by scaling it basically. You know, I'm really glad to also see there's series that may want to be scaled that don't all have to be universe ending outerversal, you know, stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty fun to like do different power scalings that can be just, you know, whole, like they can just be awesome, you know, to see how they scale. I mean, Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, we just talked, I believe yesterday or the day before. No, believe we spoke yesterday on some of the feats we saw in Kenichi's Mightiest Disciple, kind of going over like overall how strong they really are. Blue Exorcist, I mean, that would be pretty interesting. But overall, yeah, we're going to look at a couple things. Devilman Soul is your verse. Hey, man, that's pretty awesome. ATARi, I can show you some of the Devilmans if you're interested, as well as the links I sent in the reference for his cosmology. Hey, man, like I said, I don't mind going over them, but, you know, for the stream, it's a little bit different. If it's live stream and you want me to go over it live stream, it's a little bit different for me to go over them. I mean, it could be a feat request. If it's a feat request or cosmology analysis request, cosmology request is basically the same thing for a feat request. You know, a live chapter reading is just more so me diving into the chapter, the details, how the chapter went about it, kind of going over that. So again, you know, it depends. I mean, obviously I got to kind of look at the table of contents before we go into that. But yeah, all right, let's see here. Absolutely, I'm going to put Bleach on my list. Oh, they want me to sign in my account. So, so if you guys just give me one moment, we're going to bloop and do that for a second. ATARi's going to go ahead and get signed in to his account. I don't think anyone will find out what I'm typing in anyway, but you know, there we go. All right, we're back in here. So obviously I got to add Bleach to my favorites, the strongest being in the universe. Got to add that to my favorites. Let's see here. So right now, what's a good way to start this stream off? So, all right, let's see here. So according for real, universe busting is a little boring if you get too much exposure to it. Oh, absolutely. Kaiju no 8 is sweet. Nice. Hey, what's up, Drip Sauce? How's it going? Does Saitama have a measurable speed now? That's a good question, SR Nova. Is that a feat request? How do you want me to answer that question? Tari, it can be later after the stream since it's quite a lot. It doesn't matter, you know, man. If it's after the stream, sure. But I mean, again, it depends on how we're gonna go about it. Because if I gotta go deep into the in depth, then I don't mind. But you know, again, I got a lot on my tool. You know, I got a lot on my plate. This is why I'm doing these. This is why there is a bit of a charge now. You know, because I got many things I got to do, such as the comics. I got 2 different comic series going on. I got 2 different jobs that are going on right now outside of the life of streaming. So, you know, to balance all of that, you know, I can't, it takes a lot of extra time away from what I'm usually doing. So, you know what I mean, man? Also, how are there only 5 likes when there are 14 people in chat? Everyone liked the video. Hey, Drip Sauce, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Also, I have a request. You want to give an in-depth explanation for Saitama's time travel feat since people interpreted the speed reference? Hey, you know, if that's a feat request, I'll go into it. If it's not, then, you know, we'll approach it a different time off stream. People are saying Saitama could just go back in time in order to defeat Goku. Ooh, I don't like that pop-up. All right, Tari, you should watch my Goku scale. It's 47 minutes long, so you have time to see it. You see my own interpretation of the preponderance of evidence we have gathered. Hey, man, if that's a live, it's not a live chapter reading, but hey, if it's a video request, all you have to do is just let me know. I agree at Tari. Eternal Call is fire. Thank you. Thank you very much. A feat request? Hey, if it's a feat request, man, by all means. Eternal Call, I don't power scale, so that is off the limits. Saitama is multi-galaxy. Let's talk about the void and space feat. Hey, if you got, like I said, if it's a feat request, you already see it on the top left. And, you know, I'll stop whatever I'm doing to go ahead and go into an in-depth analysis with it. You know, I'm not like other streamers. I just kind of give a blank overall. I'm going to go into detail. So let's go ahead and see. So the Legend of Zelda. I want to kind of look at this. So this one I will kind of. I'm not gonna go into One Punch Man since that's heavily requested. I haven't ever read Kimetsu no Yaiba, but I kind of want to. I've already read Zelda a little bit, but what I'm looking at right now. So let's find something we're always classically looking into. So let's go over. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Viz. The password you are using is known to have been compromised on other websites. Oh, really? Well, it looks like there was a breach, but that's what happens, man. All right, let's see here. Feat request. Yo, ATARi, when are you streaming Eternal Kala? I mean, I could give an Eternal Kala chapter right now. If anyone wants to look at an Eternal Kala chapter, I can show you a chapter of Eternal Kala. I don't necessarily scale it, so I mean, that's completely free. So if anyone wants to see Eternal Kala, I can go ahead and take a look at that. Right now, I'm just looking at rather I want to look at Dragon Ball, rather I want to look at the original Z or Super, or if I want to kind of go into my library, I purchased Galactic Patrolman Jaco, and I also bought all the volumes of Yu Yu Hakusho. Man, that was a lot of money, but it was worth it. Money well spent. So, I mean, we could kind of go over any chapter y'all want with Yu Yu Hakusho or any volume. I mean, it's pretty fun. One Punch Man is overhyped. Yo, let's go ATARi. 13 likes. Everyone, thanks a lot for supporting. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank y'all all so much for this continued support. Let's go over it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm glad you guys having fun and with Eternal Kala. Still waiting for someone with a devil fruit that can control water. That way they can't drown. Sorry, you inspired me to animate again. Yeah, I'm glad, man. Dark Schneider and Devilman have so many similarities, ATARi. Oh, I'm aware. Oh, don't worry. Cyborg 009 and Devilman's crossover is also pretty interesting, too. I did that on stream one time. Oh, absolutely. I believe it. The art style, the very gruesome effects. Let's go over look at Yu Yu Hakusho a little bit. I mean, I remember seeing the first original chapters. It's not bad. But I think there's a couple things we could discuss. It's a little bit different because the Viz is not so reliable in Yu Yu Hakusho. It's still a fun read, but it's not like the craziest. Bro, ATARi, where does Masada verse scale? Hey, if that's a feat request, you can go ahead and request it. But generally speaking, Masada verse, it depends. It depends. I mean, based on the scans we have, they're definitely not out of Versal. They don't have sufficient evidence to provide. There's a lot of conditions to hit out of Versal. It's more than people can imagine. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Nice in descending order. All right, let's see here. Let's look at some of the Dragon Ball side. Yeah. Bastard anime power scaling very high. Yep. ATARi, who wins, Goku or Hades? Okay, that's not a feat request, so I can go ahead and go over that. Goku or Hades from Saint Seiya? All right, so let's look up a little bit of Saint Seiya. All right, so first of all, Saint Seiya, from my knowledge and recollection, they can, depending on how you take their feats. So with Saint Seiya, there's some statements where characters have hit a point where, how do I put it? All right, so let's go over a couple things. All right. So first and foremost, I got to make a couple things clear with people. Goku is no slouch. All right. I think what a lot of people don't realize is that Goku is very powerful even earlier on in the series. All right. So let's just get that understood right now. So, first and foremost, here's what I need to tell you about Goku. Goku is, a lot of people think that he's this character who is just not very powerful. Some think he's a little too powerful. To kind of give you a fair assessment is we have to look at what Goku is and what Hades is. All right. So, let's understand a couple things. if Goku, what Goku do you want to fight Hades? Which arc? Let me know what arc, and I'll continue to answer the question. Once I know what arc, I can give you a solid answer on who I think would win. I'm going to stick with manga because I feel manga is more grounded to Toriyama to a degree. I mean, Dragon Ball Super's anime is more grounded to what Toriyama originally had in mind. Don't get me wrong. But I think that Goku is more well-rounded in the manga compared to the crazy things he would be compared to in the anime. The anime, he's absolutely absurd. So I kind of give it a fair assessment. Let's see here. Sorry, who wins Hades? So Rem fanfics. Let me know what you want to say on that. So you keep saying feat request video. What do you mean? Well, if you're doing a feat request, you could get feat request. Can you explain Archie Sonic's true scaling based on connections from his cosmology to other verses that made an appearance in his comic? I mean, feat requests are $5. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by feat requests and stuff like that. If you want me to read a whole manga chapter for you of your favorite manga, or want me to go over an analysis, is $10. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is basically, in order to request for ATARi to completely go off topic from what the mainstream's focus is on, you basically just invest a small amount and he goes ahead and do that. Basically, you take the entire 9 times out of 10, you're going to take the spotlight of the stream. It can be a bit overwhelming, though, considering how cheap that request is. There are other streamers who make you pay $25 or $50 for a feat request, so keep that in mind. I'm being relatively fair. All right, so Rim Fanfics wants the moral arc Goku. All right, that's beautiful. That's perfect. So let's go over this. All right, so let's talk about a couple things. All right, so we're going to be using manga because the anime interpretation for moral arc Goku, we don't know where he sits. I know there's people who think it's going to be like, no, I know moral arc Goku's going to be on a completely different level. It doesn't matter how much you want to splice it. He's going to be a completely different beast. So let's go over the basics of moral arc Goku. So first and foremost, okay, who is okay? Yeah, that was a message I got from someone. All right, so Hades from Saint Seiya. All right, that's actually pretty good. Too bad I don't have money. It's all good, man. Just grind, my friend. It's all good. I mean, or just we can always talk about it off stream if I ever get time to come in. You know what I mean, the stream chat, because you know me. I'm usually on there here and there within the Discord. I don't mind going over it with you guys, but I'm saying if it's gonna be on stream, it's a different ball game. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk a little bit about Homeboy. All right. So, to get understanding, we're going to use moral arc Goku, and I'm trying to be fair with this. And again, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have the most pristine knowledge on Hades. I know a good amount, but not enough to really give a solid, not as much as I do know about Goku. So we have Hades, right? So let's talk a little bit about Hades for a moment. Hades is, he's Hades. Hades is one of the most powerful characters in Saint Seiya. All right. He is somebody who can breathe in space. All right. He has subatomic hacks. Subatomic, not atomic. Subatomic hacks. He has extremely massively faster than light speed feats, to the point of, you can also argue, interdimensional speed feats. Some have even interpreted to be a hybrid infinite speed. Not true infinite speed, but more of like a hybrid infinite speed mixed with massively faster than light, because it's interdimensional travel. So depending on how you really look at Hades, his feats can be absolutely insane. All right. So let's also talk about a couple of other things. Saint Seiya is not a mystery to people think Saint Seiya is going to be, a small verse. Saint Seiya, from some of the information I was able to pick up on, which could be corrected in the future, but I'm just going to go with the interpretation that I've understood now. There are points of infinity, all right, that Saint Seiya talks about. That much we understood, all right? So when it comes to this, that is very important. Now, there is also talk that they do reach levels of even beyond this, all right? So being beyond space-time is not something that is... it's not strange for Saint Seiya standards, all right? As you could see, for example, it's a fact that I do not belong to this time period. The details to how I got here are not important. You belong to a different time period. Then if you are still alive and well, does that mean you come from the past? You could say that. But it's not quite like that. The number of existing worlds isn't necessarily restricted to one. Many different futures and connected worlds may exist in a universe. Parallel worlds. I remember talking to an individual on Comic Vine who claimed that the Saint Seiya multiple world is just hyperbole and that they're more so possibilities and that they don't exist. Here's the problem. That is not true, as you could see from the later iterations that they kind of give you an idea on. So, no. That is just a bunch of, poppycock. It's not true at all. Saint Seiya has multiple different universes, and, it's something that should be known. I don't need to be the most pristine Saint Seiya power scaler to know something as crazy as this. So the fact that this scan right here is still telling us a very basic information, such as, so you come from a parallel world. I don't have enough evidence to say for certain. If she is Athena's oracle, then I'll have to believe that. Is Athena perhaps trying to cross worlds? Now let's kind of get some other understanding on this. Is this actually something that's just being overhyped, or does it hold some ground? Next, we're going to look at another scan we have here. As she says, you went through time, traveled through worlds in history, all this just to answer your call. So there's a lot of scans, and I don't want to seem like, oh, is he taking scans out of context? Not necessarily. It's just kind of to show like other different scans. All right. So let's also understand this. They also destroy things on an atomic level to a subatomic level. So is it crazy? No, not at all. There are feats that Saint Seiya characters have that do include universe ending, and it's no mystery to say that Hades is likely capable of this, all right, considering how strong he is. Now, I want to also make it clear as well that there is a statement, which, pardon me if I'm taking it out of context, but there is a statement that does say, you're lying, this is an illusion, this future is impossible. And as she said, no, it exists. Infinite crossroads, infinite fates, and my power is to see them. So people say, well, those are just possibilities. Regardless, as it's stated, they exist. So if the possibility exists, then the world itself exists. It's just that in the perspective, he hasn't went to them. So, ATARi, you got to go. All right. Drip Sauce, have a good night. Also, ATARi, your video about infinite speed beyond measurable speed is trash. That's okay. If you don't understand it, you can call it trash. I mean, many people who don't understand something, like to call something bad. I mean, it's like math. People who don't understand math say math is useless, despite knowing the fact that math is pretty much what allows you to be on your keyboard right now typing in your computer, and math is what allows you to drive your car to get to work, and what allows you to fly that airplane to get you to a safe spot on time without dying or crashing. So again, when people don't understand something, they typically get upset about it. That's just the basic psychology. So if that's your opinion on it, that's fine, man. Anyway. All right. Yeah, no problem, Rem. Thank you. I'm not gonna say I'm a god, but let's understand one more thing. So we got infinite crossroads, okay? All right. So one thing I want to say is if we got infinite crossroads, let's say this. One more thing I want to bring up, especially because different verses are all different. It has to do with the another statement, which it comes here, as the series does imply something really interesting, as Hades should be a god. You're always flinging yourself into the most audacious acts with no regard for your human limitations. Not satisfied with the world the gods grant you, you reach out to corrupt the rest of the universe and challenge the gods themselves. There is another statement that I'm looking for, but I do remember they talk about this, which this is also important. This is why I say I place them between multiverse plus to low complex. You'll see right now. In this statement, we see here, wrong human. We gods exist in a dimension that is beyond the comprehension of humans. What? I didn't understand a thing of what you said. Reunite with me. The whole key here is this is a very, very clear indication of a higher dimensionality of existence. If it's beyond the comprehension of human beings, it most likely axiomatically must be higher, especially since the humans in Saint Seiyaverse do have some universe level ending power, or at least is relative to being a multi-galaxy level. They can comprehend a universe, they can comprehend a multiverse, but they comprehend something beyond that. It's a theoretical, but more than likely it can range being multiverse plus to low complex multiversal. So now that we kind of got a good idea of where Hades stands at, just hypothetically, we can put him between the realms of infinite multiverse plus or infinite 4D to, even the low complex level of 5D areas, the upper 5Ds. With Hades being at this level, I think it makes him an extremely powerful opponent and a big threat, even to someone like Goku. Now that we got Hades out the way, let's kind of go into the meat and potatoes of our favorite other character, one of our homeboys, our home skillet biscuits, and that is our boy Son Goku. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up a nice little image of Son Goku. Pull him up in his Galactic Patrol drip right now. Yeah, let's pull him up in his Galactic Control drip. So to answer your question, to answer still your question on this versus topic, Rem, let's go ahead. ATARi, what do you think about Goku hacks in the versus battle? I'll talk about that when I get a chance. Let me just finish this up. ATARi, 2 new video ideas you can make an update of Goku and probably review my animation. Absolutely. By the way, the humans are in 3D and can see 4D. Does not mean they do not understand higher dimension. They just do not see them. Exactly, Protector Souls, that is a good point, but we have to also consider a couple things. There's a difference between being able to go infinite distance at a finite time, literally time travel, and go before the other arrives. Quick just note, Protector of Souls, I don't think you quite understand exactly what the video was talking about. The whole premise is that when you say someone has infinite speed, you can travel at infinite distance within a finite amount of time, but that's infinite speed type A. Okay, that's traveling infinite distance within finite time. Now, what happens when you could travel infinite distance in 0 time? Because if you truly have infinite speed, the point of infinity is to transcend numbers. When you understand mathematics, infinity oftentimes breaks math. That's the whole premise of it. Just like how 0 breaks math. You can't really multiply anything by 0, nor can you divide things by 0. You can't add or subtract things by 0 because 0 doesn't do anything to them. Most things that cannot be defined. Their division with the number 0, using it in division, often causes contradictions, which is also what we mean. Nothingness and totality which is nothingness, aka zero, totality, which is everything, aka infinity, oftentimes break math or numbers. Zero is not as broken as infinity could be, mathematically speaking, but infinity most of the time starts to break things up. Because, for example, if you travel, now let's say you travel 5 meters in 0 seconds. Now, what type of speed do we call that then? You know what I mean? You traveled it before time could even have time to process time itself. So before time, which is temporality, before there was enough time for something in the three-dimensionality to move, you was already there. So overall, it comes down to a level of there are different variants of how you can interpret infinite speed. You know, and when everything slows down you, even if you travel a finite distance within 0 seconds, would still categorize as infinite speed. So there's two ways you can go about it. So it's not as black and white. You have to stop looking at it as if it's black and white. There's a gray area between the two. This is why we talked about immeasurable speed and immeasurable speed plus, because you can have a speed that is immeasurable, aka no space or time to measure your speed, and you can have something where speed is immeasurable speed plus, as in even when you're outside the axis of time, you can move infinitely. Because again, spatial dimensions and temporality are not the same when you go higher. So when you go to a higher spatial dimension, you're moving on a different axis. Everything is completely different. Different shapes, different objects, different concepts overall exist. So if I tell you to walk along a timeline while moving at finite speed, right? If I tell you to walk along a timeline and I tell you, all right, get to the end of time. Well, the end of time is infinite, all right? It's called time and anti-time. If I tell you go to the past and the beginning, what's the beginning? The Planck length, or the true Planck length, the absolutism of Planck time, can be broken down into an infinitesimal amount of small numbers. Planck time is just the smallest unit of measurement we have in real life, but theoretically it could go infinitely, or infinitesimal, as we say, infinitely smaller, the uncountable infinity. You can get so small until 0.00000 until whatever, and again, that still wouldn't classify. That's still a unit of time. It still can be measured. It can be broken down infinitely. You can divide by 2 infinitely, all right? Just like you can multiply by 2 infinitely, all right? So you can always divide. So true Planck length, a Planck length is just a unit of time measurement we use for as far as the speed of light goes in relativity. But in reality, when you're doing fiction, fictional characters who go beyond relativity, you gotta go much deeper than that. Last time I'm going to say this is you could travel back in time, but that don't mean you could reach the true infinite end of time. You're still locked on to the 4th dimensional axis. So the 4th dimension, all right, you transcended the 4th dimension. You was infinite speed in the 3D realm. Now you're in the 4D realm. Who's to say the infinity in the 4D realm can be equated to the 3D infinity? Nobody could say that because it's a different spatial dimension. So you traveling straight down the timeline, even if it's infinite distance for the timeline, we're talking about something that's 4D outside of 3D space. So the spatial 4D dimensionality is going to be completely different. It's going to be measured completely differently. That's why what I say immeasurable speed plus is someone who can reach the infinity even in the 4th dimensional realm. So not only can they travel infinite distance 3D, they could travel infinite distance 4D, aka outside of time, like the 7 kings in King of Fighters, who travel to the edge of eternity. Eternity, by its Latin definition, means outside of time. So if you could reach the true pinnacle of something that's supposed to be infinity, how can you reach the edge of infinity, aka eternity, unless you have immeasurable speed plus, unless you have infinite speed even outside of time? All right? That's why Hit has a level of infinite speed in the 3D realm, but we can't say he has infinite 4D speed. All right? Speed is not stagnant per dimension. Each dimension is going to have a different interpretation of higher level speeds because there's a different axis, and we can't account for that theoretically. I hope that answers your question. Hope that clears up any confusion. Anyone else in the chat, if you get what I'm saying, just put a fire or 100 in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you can make it negative. Negativity doesn't exist in reality. Negativity is a notion that we created as human beings when it comes to what you owe in debt. For example, I just paid Drip Sauce $10, or I just paid Vegeta Scales $10. Now he owes, but now I'm at -10 to Vegeta Scales. In reality, there's no such thing as $dollars or negative dollars. All right. It's a notion we put because it's, hey, I owe you $10, or it's something as a placeholder to something that is owed or something that has been subtracted. Because in reality, if I have 100 and you minus it by 101 in real life, guess what? There is no -1. There is no actual conceptual aspect of -1 unless you're talking about antimatter. But again, -1 is just a concept we apply when you owe someone something, or when something can't be taken away. You have a place value. You have a placeholder for it. And when it comes to time, aka anti-time, you don't use negative numbers unless you're going from the perspective of the present. So if I'm in the year 2000, I go back to 1990, I would be -10 as far as years go. If I go to 2010, then I'm +10, which is future. The plus would stand for the future, the negative would stand. So like I said, unless you're using an axis or a chart, negativity doesn't necessarily matter, especially when it comes to these real life notions. So it's like, why would negativity matter to somebody unless we're looking at the past from their perspective? But when somebody transcends time, there is no past. When someone transcends time, or at least the 3D aspect, they're no longer in the present. They don't got to worry about the present. So again, it doesn't even matter. All right, so let's go over this. Dimensional transcendency. Let's go ahead and go back into our friend. All right, so Rim fanfics. To answer your question, to finalize this before I get distracted again, now we got more Art Goku. All right, so more Art Goku, what can he do? All right, so let's go over a couple of the basic things that we know that Goku can do. So despite how people may feel about it, I'm going to go back into one of the older chapters, okay, of Dragon Ball Super. This is very important because people still need to kind of get a refresher. Now, although Toyotaro was trying to be on the lower end scale of most of the things he's actually scaling, I got to go over a couple of pieces of evidence. All right. So first off, let's go to chapter 5, which is where the Battle of Gods takes place. Or is it before that? Oh, it's before that. All right. So as we know in the manga, Dragon Ball Z is different from Dragon Ball Super. It seems like Toyotaro didn't want Goku to absorb the God essence in base. It seemed they went a different route. Now, although you see it in the Resurrection of F is titled Dragon Ball Z and should not be confused to be taking place as this. Again, this is going to also be used as a low-end scale for Goku because, again, Toyotaro went about the Frieza arc a little bit differently for the manga, so we really can't just assume that happened. Though, again, it is possible you can make the argument. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying for the sake of this, we're going to keep it leveled. Let's talk about a couple of things that Goku can do right now. I'm going to be going with a conservative scale. So, number one, outside of Goku learning how to use his God powers, I think what's important is that in this fight, this feat still occurs. Let's understand a little bit about this feat. So, on the planet of the Lord of Lords, it says the shockwaves from Earth are reaching even here. At this rate, the entire universe will be destroyed. All right. Lord Forefather, I've collected the Dragon Balls from planet Namek. So in other words, outside of this, as you could see, the whole point is the universe is still being threatened from Super Saiyan God. This was part of Toriyama's script. Toyotaro kept it in there. It still shows that Goku is still at that level. Goku is, of course, a lot more fatigued and not as strong as he was originally. Then he says, I'm sorry, Lord Beerus. I can hear the power of the Super Saiyan God is telling me higher. My power can still get higher than this. He releases a full power Kamehameha. It is so powerful, it brightens up the solar system of Dragon Ball, which is Galactic Nebula. As you see, there's multiple stars, and there's like hundreds of different planets right here. Anyway, the point is, Goku was able to match that out, and then he is fatigued from the battle. It's a lot short-lived than compared to the anime, but the point is, he was still able to block the attack, which is, again, should be more powerful than the punch they just admitted, as Goku even claims he can go higher. So the same attack that threatened the universe, Goku is able to nullify and attack even stronger than that, claiming that he went higher. So if Goku is able to do this, that's really impressive. But now the question comes down to this. How strong would you have to be to shake a construct like this? Because again, it still is a threat to destroy it. How many punches? They don't tell us. But even so, conservatively, let's just say if they kept exchanging that, just like the anime, 4 to 5 times, everything would have been destroyed. Let's just at least go with that notion. It needs to be noted that way because we do know gods of destruction are universe ending. And even if you don't want to accept the fact that Goku is universal here, that's fine. We still have other evidence that later occurs in the later chapters. Now, what evidence is that, you may be asking? Well, we know that Goku is stronger than Jiren with his Super Saiyan, his mastered Ultra Instinct that fought Moro. And to kind of give you an idea, I do believe that since it's manga scaling, Goku's going to need a little bit of help. Now, I am going to keep things relatively simple. Let's talk a little bit about the Zamasu arc before we go deep into that. And the reason I'm talking about this is because in this chapter 26, there's a clear statement that was made. Now, why is this important? Now, I'm going to go over this. Kawasu and I will head back with the Ring of Time. Everyone else, get in the time machine. What the fuck? Yo! Yo! Ah! What? Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shoot! Yo, what the hell did... Bro! Oh, damn! Oh my god! Roz, you are insane! What are you doing, bro? That came out of nowhere! Yo! Yo! What the hell? Bro! Yo, chill! Chill, bro! Oh my... Yo! What the... Yo, this is not real. I'm dreaming right now. Oh my god, I'm dreaming. This is a dream. Wake up to reality. No, this can't be real. Holy crap. Dude! Are you insane? I swear, Roz robs banks, bro. He has to rob banks to do something like that. What the hell was that? Dude, yo, chill. I heard the Zelda music. I was like, there's no way someone actually donated the required amount to get the Zelda drop. And this dude comes in with 100 monkeys. Roz, what are you... Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say right now. Yo. Yo. What the freak, bro? That's crazy. Oh my god. Look at my chihuahua's looking at me like, I'm about to beat your ass. Yo, hold on, bro. You are absolutely insane. I've never had that type of... Oh my god! That's crazy! Oh my goodness. This is impossible. This is impossible. I feel like Byakuya right now when he saw Ichigo go Bankai. Bakana. This doesn't feel freaking real. What the freak, bro? Holy schnipples. God dang, man. That's like 10 chapters. Goodness. Oh my god. Yo. Yo. I'm sorry, Rem. I'll get right back to... I gotta...
Oh my gosh! This is crazy. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. Wow. All right. Roz, I have to say, God bless you. Thank you so much. That is the world record I've ever had on the stream. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Bro, that is insanity. Bro, because you guys don't understand. Like, this helps out so much. Oh my goodness, I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry, bro. This is not. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, this is not. Oh, come here, Chihuahua. Come here. Oh my gosh, chicken and cheese. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh, chicken and cheese. Your Chihuahua's looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Roz. Oh my gosh, that. I don't even know what to say. I swear, Mr. Beast just sent Roz over here, bro. Mr. Beast just sent Roz over. Roz was sent by Mr. Beast. No, Mr. Beast's alternate reality cousin, Mr. Geese. He is sent by Mr. Geese, bro. Oh my goodness. Yes, Donas. I don't know, Joker. Yes, just get a Chihuahua. Oh my gosh, bro. Holy. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. Holy balls! Mr. Geese, no. Mr. Geese solos. Mr. Geese solos. Mr. Geese solos. Oh my goodness, bro. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Holy. Wow. Holy guacamole. All right. Back to the. Thank you so much, Raj. You're a blessing. All right, guys. This is Snake. Let's get back into the stream. All right, Colonel. Let's talk a little bit about why Goku is really strong. All right, anyway. I don't know, Andre. Roz came in and his power level was like, he dropped at least 10,000 pennies. I say 10,000 pennies just as an excuse so I can say it's over 9,000. So by saying that, I think it's like, it's like, yo! What the freak? Oh my, yo, you gotta stop. I need you to stop. You cannot, no. God, please, no. No. Oh my goodness. You are freaking insane, bro. You are insane. There's no freaking way that this is happening. Yo, Robert! Stop. No more. All right, guys, I can't handle no more. I'm gonna, my throat actually freaking hurts. Hold up. Roberto, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, maybe the time stream is higher dimensional in Dragon Ball World. I don't know what the. One Howard connection got your back.
Oh my god. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh, shoot.
gosh.
This can't be real, Patrick.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did I break anyone's ears? Goodness. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh my. This doesn't make any sense. I'm just. Ah! Bro. I just came back to streaming after 3 days, and then I'm getting soloed by the donations. Yo. Oh my goodness. Yo. Yo, this dude predictable. Like, thank you so much, Roz. Oh my goodness, God bless you. Roberto, you too. You guys are I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Like, damn, like, I don't even know what I'm even saying anymore. Like, yeah, like, what were we doing again? Like, exactly. You just see some also, like, parallel worlds are not the only thing we're going to destroy. And then I just see, like, 50 baboons come in the so literally, I can legit say that's 10,000, that's 15,000 pennies. Literally can say it's over 9,000. Its power levels over 8,000. Now over 9. Like, my goodness, bro. Now I'm out again. Go ahead and finish your stream, LOL, until I change my mind. Okay, please, yeah, change. Do not change your mind, bro. That is insanity. That is insanity. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, bro. Oh my goodness, you're freaking crazy, bro. You are freaking crazy, bro. Ugh. Damn. Hold up, I gotta sing it, bro. I gotta sing it. God is good. God is great. God is good. Nah, see, like, bro, like, damn. Nah, chill. No, you did not. Ignore him. Do not, chill, bro. Imagine if someone donates 1,000, bro. I will die. I will pass. I will pass out. I'm already about to pass out. I cannot. No, I cannot handle no more, bro. Speed's cousin, bro. Bro. I present immeasurable speeds. That's my name, bro. I present immeasurable speed. Like, that's insane. Like, I gotta relax. All right, let's get back to the. Oh my gosh! Yes, you can. Oh, goodness. Oh man. Thank you so much, Prince Void. Thank you so much, Roz. Thank you, Roz, again. And thank you, Roberto. He will never be forgotten. Oh my goodness, bro. I just got slapped with 15. Bro. That's 1,500 pennies. I literally got a freaking Raditz level dealer. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, oh my gosh. So let's finish the. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. Roz, are you Mr. Beast? Did you win the Mega Million? Like, how is this happening? What the freak is going on? What the hell is going on, bro? What the freak is going on? Like, why? I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm sorry for your ears. Dude, I'm sorry. That doesn't make any... Roz, you need to chill. That is 20,000 freaking pennies, bro. That is insane. Oh my freaking goodness, bro. Like, that's all, folks. Bro, like... Bro, Prince Boyd, hurry up and send the scans before he comes back. Roz, I thank you so much. I don't even know what to say anymore. God bless so much. That's what I'm saying. Like, Roz is Mr. Beast. I don't care. Roz is Mr. Beast. Bro, Roz is Mr. Beast. Cherry, thank you. Vegeta Scales, Rem, everyone. Y'all are amazing. I know! That's crazy. Oh my chicken and cheese. Come here. Come here, Machis. Come here. Get over here. Get over here. Damn Chihuahua. Oh my gosh. Okay. Roz, you are a saint. You are a transcendental being. Like, bro, I don't even know what to freaking say anymore. Like, I need to drink some water. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, Ballistic Boo. Someone just dropped a 200 dono. I don't even know what to say. KO Ken! Oh, I got a voice crack. Oh, man. This dude literally said, Kaioken times 200! Like, bro. Oh my gosh, like, I don't even know what to freaking do right now. This is crazy. This is the most craziest baboon stream I've ever had in my life. Prince Boy, send us scans. Send them right now. And no, I promise you, this is not a voice changer. Oh my goodness. That's crazy, bro. I don't even know what to do. I did a boonga. A balaga. Ding dong leagy. What the freak, bro? What the freak, bro? Bro, do you know how many bags of tortilla chips I can buy? Like, bro, do you know how many Takis I can buy with this? Okay, yeah. Gotta continue the Goku arts. Continue. I'm waiting for Prince Boyd to send the scales. Prince Boyd, send me the scales. And there he is. King of... All right. Is this him? Firstly, I'd like to say it'd be an honor to be able to do this, so I'll try to make this as clear as possible for everyone so I don't look stupid. Okay, why am I reading my Discord messages? Okay, bro. Okay. More than 3 bags of Cheetos. Continue so I can... Okay. I know, right? Like, no, seriously. Like, I just want to say, like, to Roberto, Roz, and Prince Boy, thank you guys so much. This is like absolutely like I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. This This is absolutely bananas. Like, this is like Chico, Ringo, Bong Bong bananas, bro. All right. Okay. All right. Let's continue. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Goodness, man. Y'all, that's crazy, bro. Like, man, that's crazy. I don't even know what to do right now. Like, am I supposed to like start acting like a freaking like I'm about to go like like this makes me tempted to go outside. Like, I don't even know. Imagine if someone dropped. If somebody dropped if somebody dropped 1,000, I will literally go to the 7-Eleven store in my town and start telling everyone, yo, Goku solos. Everyone. It'll be embarrassing, but I don't care. I'll literally wear my Goku shirt and be like, yo, Goku solos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah. Let me Goku talk. All right. All right, let's see. Dang, you have multiple personalities. Who are you, Sensui? All right, but for real, though, thank you so much, Roz. Thank you. I will not tempt him because I will literally pass out. Are we seriously leaving with him here? We have no other choice. But Zamasu said he's going to destroy the rest of the parallel worlds, too. Parallel worlds are not the only thing we're going to destroy. Are you trying to escape with your time machine again? So what I like to say is two statements here. So with this scan, Zamasu is clearly... So there are two ways you can interpret it. The low-end interpretation, very low ball, is Zamasu's going to destroy all the universes within the neutral zone to destroy, and that's considered destroying the parallel world. I doubt he's going to go to the Omni King's realm to destroy that. So... now, the higher end interpretation, he's going to completely obliterate the timeline and then go to the time machine that he had in Universe 10. So there is that interpretation as well. So what am I trying to say with this scan? Is that I believe that this scan kind of gives us an idea of exactly what the narration is trying to say. This is, at the time, I think Toriyama really wanted Zamasu to be at that higher dimensional level. I think that's just what he wanted. I mean, it's crazy to think, but I think that's what he wanted. He does say, past or not, go ahead and run wherever you want. I won't stop chasing you no matter where you go. So, I mean, if he could delete the timeline, I don't think he would erase the past. It looks like he'll travel to the past to find him. And he says, who said we'd use the time ring? I have a time machine of my own, the one that's made in Universe 12. So, in other words, he remembered that. So, he's going to be using a time machine. So, you could argue that he'll allow his key to protect the time machine, and that he won't necessarily... And it looks like it's just going to be one Zamasu traveling back. So the rest of these clones are like... It's not like all the clones are going to jump in the time machine. And I don't think... So it's not like all the Zamasus together are going to destroy the parallel world. It's like it only needs one Zamasu. And the fact that all of them are at the same power level is ludicrous. And remember, Goku is able to... Vegeta's Gamma Burst Flash blasted two Zamasus. And Vegeta was not even mastered Super Saiyan here. He wasn't. Goku is. And Goku's stronger than that. So let's keep it a low ball, all right? Let's say that Goku can only destroy Universe 7 with this, all right? Because they're only going to do one at a time. Even with that said, we have to factor in that this is a Goku who not only mastered Kaioken later on. This same Goku dealt with Kaioken. And here's my interpretation. Does Goku need oxygen? Well, here's the thing. His kind needs oxygen, but he only needs like probably 0.1% of it. Like he doesn't need barely any. And I think because of that, that's probably why they survived going back in the past to go pick up Zeno here. Because, I mean, Trunks' time machine still has oxygen in it. And when Goku comes out the void to go pick Zeno up, Zeno's only like a couple meters away. He's not too far. So I think Goku can last a little bit without oxygen. Kind of like Omni-Man. He can go along. It looks like he has insane lung capacity. I also think Dragon Ball's vacuum of space is not... This is not a vacuum. This is a void. There's no time, no space. So Goku can move in this area. How? I don't know. But he can. All right. Now, what type of space is this? Well, if we follow the chart that I made personally, I believe this is a 10th dimensional space I believe this is there's no time or space here. So in the Dragon Ball standards, it's beyond the space between timelines is completely different from the space here. This is absolute void. So it's at least an 11th dimensional space, whether you want to believe it is or not, because it's beyond the outside of time. It has to be, because it's a level that's beyond just the 10 dimensions of the infinite timelines the Dragon Ball multiverse has. Now you might be saying, how did you get 11th dimensional? Well, again, like I said, I have an entire chart that goes over those details. But again, Goku is not going to be able to destroy this void like Zeno probably could. So we're going to keep things a low buck. Again, lowballing this, I still think Goku can casually, as we know, Goku by the time he enters the Tournament of Power, by the time he's able to match up against Jiren. So let's go ahead and skip ourselves over to the 30th chapter. Oh my gosh, still, thank you so much, Ross. Thank you again. I know, I agree. So looking at this right here, Rem, I don't know if you're still in the stream, but I just hope this answers your question. So looking at a couple of things here, Goku obviously has gotten much stronger here, all right? Goku is far stronger here. It's not even comparable. So let's kind of get an understanding of exactly how strong Goku is here. How much stronger did Goku get? Well, it's hard to really say, but the thing that we do know is that Goku, after the Zamasu fight, it's no question to say he's at least double the strength as he was before, as he was preparing for the Tournament of Power. Even while comparing for this Tournament of Power, we have to factor in there's a couple of other things that did occur in this tournament. I am going to skip a lot of this chapter, as you can see, so you guys can kind of get a crazy understanding of this. So to understand, like, although we know Hades is really strong, I want to kind of give you an idea of exactly the perspective of where Goku would stand. So let's skip more chapters into the Tournament of Power, kind of to give you an understanding of where Goku stands. Goku, obviously, this is like after the Ultra Instinct battle, but Goku obviously is able to fight someone like Jiren. His Master Ultra Instinct is God of Destruction level. So even if you want to say Zamasu is an outlier, it's very clearly stated and shown that Goku is clearly of a God of Destruction tier, as Jiren is comparable to Belmod. Now, if Jiren's comparable to Belmod, who's a God of Destruction tier and is stronger than him, arguably, maybe not stronger than the Ultra Ego Belmod, but still stronger than Belmod, he still has to be extremely powerful. Jiren is also able to take not only a Kamehameha, but a Gamma Flash. Now, despite that this is in base form, it's still pretty impressive. Now, again, I'm going to go over into later details about how this Tournament of Power went about after the fact. Let's understand something between the chapter. As I said, everything was back to normal on Earth and in the 12 universes for a time, except for the fact that Frieza had been revived. The next spot of trouble caused by Frieza is a tale for another time. Suffice to say, our two Saiyan warriors emerged from those events stronger than ever. So if they're stronger than ever, that means that Goku and Vegeta, after this fight, came out much stronger than ever. So than ever means Tournament of Power level. Tournament of Power was their peak than ever. I'm not going to include Master Ultra Instinct because it's very clear, but it's very clear to say that he's stronger than most of the other variants of him. So I think that overall base Goku here should be around the same tier as like his God variants that he had in the earlier arcs. I think overall this kind of solidifies that even before the training with Mirrors, Moral Arc Goku is capable of destroying a 6-dimensional construct at least more than 50 to 100 times over. Oh my! What? No! Yo! What the freak, bro? What the freak, bro? I'm losing my voice. Yo, what the heck? I gotta, hold up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, watch out. Hold on.
Don't wait.
Oh.
Just go.
Hold on. Come here.
What happened?
Come here. Oh my goodness, I gotta show my
Go
father.
inside?
No, I need you to see this.
You want to go too?
Somebody just sent that just now.
Oh, from what? From your job?
No, I'm streaming.
270.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Roz, you are crazy. You are crazy.
Wow, that's good.
Oh my goodness.
So he said that you already have in your credit card, in your credit,
It's coming in the next day. Oh my goodness.
by how do you say
Oh my goodness. Él paga mucho.
for that
Sí.
the cartoons?
See?
Wow. Oh, what the?
Oh my god.
But that's good.
Oh, they told me watch out. Oh my goodness. Roz, you are crazy.
He eat watermelon.
Oh man.
That's why.
He's hugging me. He's like, oh now.
But he has a problem with one
He said
one leg.
He said now you could buy me food.
Oh yeah. But
Oh my goodness. Okay.
we find to have the good food.
Oh.
Cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
This.
Oh my goodness.
He
that's-
like it. He like it.
Oh.
It's $26.
Yo, Roz, thank you so much, bro. That is, you are absolutely insane.
Okay, let me close that door. Okay?
Thank you. God bless you. Oh my goodness.
Good.
Oh my gosh! Oh, chicken and cheese! Oh my gosh, chicken and cheese! Oh, chicken and cheese! Oh, chicken and cheese! Oh, chicken and cheese!
Roz, you're crazy! Oh my goodness. Yo, that's crazy, dude. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh, my cheese, you bald-headed dog. Get on the bed. Oh, man. Roz, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say right now. Yo, Roz is like a bank dimensional being. You are freaking... Oh my goodness. Mad Goku it is gone. Roz, thank you so much. I'm losing my voice. I don't know what to say right now. Holy crap. That's crazy. I'm about to have a freaking heart attack, bro. Oh my goodness. Roz is a hyperversal bank right now. Holy crap. Excellent. Like, I'm actually seeing blurry. Like, I screamed so loud just now. Holy moly. Roz, why, man? Why? What happened? Did you win Mega Millions? Where? Man. The heck, Roz? This doesn't make any sense. Yo, this is crazy. I hope someone clips this. Make this like some goofy pop, like make this like a pop. Like, stream gets donated. The streamer gets donated $270 for Powerscaling Dragon Ball. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness. That is... No. Stop, Dark Knight. No. If I cannot hit 300. I am banned from hitting 300. If we hit 300, I will... No, if we hit 300, I don't even know. I feel like I have to like take the stream and go on my phone and live stream and go to a store and say Sparta. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm about to like... I don't know. Yo, it's crazy. I was going to end it at I was going to end the stream at 10:30. Love you, sexy mother trucker. Roz, thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Like this dude, like that is like also. It's like imagine if Roz is just like, all right, cool. Now read 25 chapters of this on live stream. I don't even know what to say. Like, bro, crazy. Oh my goodness. Yo, this crazy. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, hold on, let me put my freaking thing. All right. I gotta relax, like, cause if I don't relax, I'm gonna start screaming like a like bro, this is crazy. Like, I'm still in disbelief. Like, make him read the entire One Piece. Bro, that would be a nightmare, but that would also be it would be a blessing nightmare, but like, you know, that Bro! When are you gonna stop? When are you gonna stop? You can't keep doing this. You gotta relax. Oh! You gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax. Damn. Oh my gosh. This is. I don't feel like this is real. This has to be fake. It's fake, bro. It has to be fake. Like, it can't. Like, no. I'm in a genjutsu right now. I have to be in a genjutsu. Am I in a genjutsu? Oh my goodness. Andre, I will. Don't. No. I will RKO. I don't even. I'm not. I don't know. I leave after a few minutes. Atari is dying from. Bro, I am. This doesn't make any sense. This is freaking crazy, bro. All I'm doing is talking about Goku versus Hades. I can't even finish the Goku versus Hades. Rim fanfics, are you still there? I don't even know if this dude's there anymore. It take like to go. Oh my gosh. Goodness, man. This is crazy. I don't know what to do. This is crazy, bro. This is absolutely this is bananas. Sheesh, man. Oh my goodness. God is good. God is great. God is good. Oh man. Like that I mean hold on, I got a text message. Hold up. Someone shut the hell up. You're too loud. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody even said that. Oh man. All right. So Dark Knight. Bro! Dark Knight. Why? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do right now. 3, 300. This is madness.
Madness.
It doesn't matter. Even if it's $299.98, it's still the same exact amount. It's the same monkey. It's the same monkey. This is madness.
Madness. This is Sparta!
Colonel, this is Snake. I'm currently on stream right now. Some dumbass named ATARi is having a heart attack. I guess it's because he's getting donations left and right.
Snake, just make sure you don't get caught up in the hype.
Got it.
Yes, that was actually my voice, bro. Like, I Kellen Taylor, yo! Thank you so much, man. Oh my goodness. This is crazy, bro.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh, chicken and cheese. Oh, chicken and cheese. Chicken and cheese.
This is crazy, bro. Yo! We did it. Ugly ass boy named ATARi. This dude said we're not done yet, like he's Sasuke from Clash of Ninja. I'm not done yet. Like, damn, bro. Like, can y'all relax for a brief moment? Can y'all just take a breather? Like, damn, yeah, like, oh, like, damn. Oh, man.
I don't know the last time since I had a donation like this. This is the first time this ever happened. Hey, y'all, nothing ever happens good to Cleveland.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just switching into different characters. I'm having a crisis, like, well, I'm glad you got to me money. I finally get to have a lot of money now. Bro. I'm sorry, bro. This is crazy.
Finish him.
Bro, I don't even know what to say like now. I know, bro. Do you know how much Mountain Dew I can buy with this? Who else but Quagmire? I sound like Quag.
All right. I guess you sound like Quagmire.
Oh,
I don't know, bro.
Thank you. I don't know if I sound exactly like Cleveland, though.
Oh my gosh, bro. Man. Sound like a teapot. Well, maybe you could say I sound like a teapot.
Hey, Mr. Krabs is getting all sweaty.
No, I'm actually getting sweaty, bro. Bro, thank you so much, Ross. Thank you so much, Kellen. Thank you so much, Roberto. Thank you so much, Prince Boy. Thank you so much, everyone. Holy... I don't know what to do right now. I was supposed to end the stream at 10:30, but now we're looking... So I'm getting soloed. Like everyone... The chat is... Like, the donation chat is Gogeta. And I'm freaking, Broly. Ah! I'm just screaming, and they're just going... Ha! Ha!
Live in fear of not knowing when I'll donate next time.
Bro, you cannot do this to me. Stop it. Thank you, Matt Metawolf. I appreciate it. I don't... Thank you so much, Dark Knight. Thank you, guys. I don't know what to even say. Like, right... Like, what am I supposed to do? Yo, why am I getting bodied right now? Why am I getting bodied? You guys are crazy. I never thought that I would be one of the streamers to ever break 100. I never thought this would happen. I never thought this would happen, bro. This is crazy. Bro. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say right now. This is absolutely insane. He asked for the fate I had to deliver. Bro, this is crazy. Man. Y'all are bananas. I know I'm about to eat mad Takis, bro. Like, dang. Like, do you know how crazy this is? I'm sorry, I had to. All right, now I'll relax.
Those are so his mannerisms.
Like, I don't even know what to say right now. Like, I'm actually freaking appalled. Like, thank you so much, Vegeta Scales. Wow, man. You asked for the fate I had to deliver, man. Tari, you might be one day able to get someone to donate. Don't say that. Tari got so much nice goodbye. Don't say that. If somebody does something like that, no. I'll put it this way: if somebody was ever crazy enough to ever donate something like that, I will literally make sure I do I will make sure I go out and actually buy food to go back and deliver back to the poor. Because I mean, what am I like? I can't be greedy with that. That's crazy. I got to give tithes and offerings for that. There's no way. So I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say right now. Like I'm nah. If so, no. Vegeta Scales, you were about to be timed for saying something like that. That is too much, and not a bad time, like a good time. Like I'm about to make you transcend. Well, I can't time you because you transcend time. I don't even know what the hell to say right now, bro. Damn.
Oh, great. Now he's telling me to simmer down.
I can't even do Peter right now. I'm too hype. Holy moly, man. Like, oh, I gotta relax. You save yourself from a fate another day because you have to give to the needy. Thank you so much, man. Like, oh my goodness. Wow. Nah, if it's 9 quadrillion, then like, no. There's no that. Well, that's impossible. Now you're just no, that's just silly. Cause that's just silly. Nobody has ever gotten 100K donated to them, and I don't think that'll ever happen. Like, I doubt this will ever reach Mr. Beast, and he'll just say, "Hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and donate this much to this streamer and see his reaction." Because I'm punching my stream. Now, Roz better not drop any more donations. He's banned from donating this. I literally cannot handle this right now. I'm actually like, my heart's actually racing, bro. 10. Wait, does that say 100 quadros? Wait, 100 non-million? I don't think anyone will donate 100 non. I don't even think that much money exists in the world. 100 non-million? Or 100 non-million, 999 octu, 999 sextant. Yeah. No, Roz. Chill. Oh my goodness, you're gonna kill me, bro. No, stop! Y'all can't. You know what? Y'all can't do this. Y'all no more.
It's a bluff. There's no way.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I'm already aware. Now, continuing the chapter as your Lord Frieza.
No, don't say do it. Don't. Listen, I'm gonna be the opposite of what's his name. See, I don't even remember his name anymore. Don't do it. Like people over here, like just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Do it. Just do it. No, don't do it. No, chill, bro. All right, so to give you my answer, because before I have a heart, no, Roz, stop. Because I still gotta do. Oh my goodness, Prince Boyd. All right, let me Prince Boyd, I'm about to go right into you. I'm just gonna say this. Long story short, at the end of the day, without being able to go too deep into detail, Goku versus Hade, how would this battle turn out? I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think Hade is going to find it easy to take attacks, because at this point, Goku's Super Saiyan Blue perfected Blue should be able to dish out punches strong enough to destroy the entire macrocosm, especially considering the absurd multipliers he's got by then. So I think by then, if Hades fought him, Goku will break his armor immediately, and probably, I'll be honest with you, given the speed Goku's able to react to hits time skip, I think Goku has better Planck length reaction speed, so he'd be able to actually hit Hades before Hades can even see what's coming. So to give you a long story short, it'll be an interesting battle. Goku will get bodied in the beginning because he won't Yo, chill, bro. Damn. Yo. Roz. Yo, man. What the hell is going on, bro? Oh my goodness, man. Yo, this is fake. This is not real, bro. This cannot be real, bro. Yo, man, stop it, bro. Chill, bro. Y'all are too much, man. I can't freaking do this no more. Ah, my hand, nigga. Ah, oh, I said the N-word by accident. Well, I'm black, so it doesn't matter. But still, ah. Ah. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh! Sorry, I had to let that out. I'm losing my mind, bro. This can't be real. This is crazy, bro. What the heck is going on right now? This doesn't make any sense. Chicken and cheese. What's going on, boy? Come here. This cannot be. I'm about to get kicked. I'm about to be banned from. I got a B battle for you. The thing is, I was supposed to end this stream at 11. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. My goodness. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so freaking much. Holy crap, man. Goodness. Holy moly! Oh, man. Geese about to ban you. ATARi, you went from German to Queen. I think it's time. Mr. Geese, the god of donations, is gonna keep you the whole night up. I know, right? Y'all gotta chill, bro. Thank you guys so much. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to do because like I have to get going and I'm afraid to like get going because like actually I don't think I am afraid of going because if I go on time then maybe I won't suffer another heart attack. Like Roz, you're seriously like insane. That is like the absurdity I've ever seen of the absurdities of absurdities that's ever been absurdity. Let me take a quick break. Okay. Right. All right. So, this is Goku, are you gonna be okay? No, Krillin. I don't think I'm gonna be okay. This is crazy. This guy's stronger than Frieza. That's insane. I don't even know what to say anymore. All right, yeah, I gotta finish, bro, because like if Roz tries to do some crazy stipple up us again, that's gonna be absurd, bro. Thank you so much, everyone. Like I don't even know what to say anymore. Like I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, man. Okay, I'm back! No, I've always been back. Yeah, you gotta add. I injected the ad because I had to take a break, bro. I am freaking bald, bro. I don't know what to do right now. Like it's insane. This dude is robbing banks. Oh man, that's freaking crazy. This doesn't make any freaking sense, bro. This don't make any freaking sense, bro. Like, god dang, bro. Damn, man. Thank you so much, Roz. You are a blessing, man. I don't know. You are an angel, bro. Like, this doesn't make any sense right now. This is crazy. We got 20 viewers. 19 now. So literally the amount of viewers we have right now before we can even get to the meat and bones of this is like, it's not even like the stream has like how some viewers have like 100,000 people in their stream. This has 20 and you guys have already soloed me. That's crazy. Man, you guys are insane. Damn, man. I don't even know what noise to make. Damn, I can't even say that. I don't want to get demonetized. Like, oh my goodness, bro. The hell is this stuff? We're just talking about Goku. And then this happens. All right. Let me relax. I'm going to go ahead and get started on Prince Boyd before this guy destroys me. So let's go ahead and complete this real quick, and then we can peacefully relax. Okay. So Prince Boyd says, so allow me to bestow upon you the horrific beauty of Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain 2 is a 3D roguelike about a group of hired guys and supervisors being sent out on an alien planet to help save a group of soldiers that mysteriously disappeared on the Praetor of V. But they're all... Yo, what's up, Vegeta Scales? Oh, yeah. Yep. I've been trying to figure out how much Goku can lift, and most of them seem to cap at billions of kills. Cap at billions. You haven't clearly asked me yet. You Dark Knight, if you have a feat request, I do not mind doing that real quick. So they find are remains of their comrades in a slew of Ettridge horrors and beings beyond time. The scan I will post will be from the wiki, and you'll have to go to the lore section for the feats. For context, these logs were taken from the perspective of scientists, third-person accounts of the encounter of the creatures. The feats on display are applied to the survivors. We play as we see. We can damage tank attacks, dodge them from enemies, and if you would like more in-depth analysis of the survivors, I can provide that. But for now, let's get started. Let's start with the stone golem of the first enemy you encountered to possess a high-powered laser beam that survivors can dodge. So let's go ahead and go into the meat and bones of this entirety. And let me go ahead and go into some of this information so we can go ahead and dive deep into this. So first we're going to start with the Risk Golem. The Clay Templar is an enemy from the second area that possesses a high-powered tar-shooting minigun that has gunned down soldiers within seconds. Okay, so we have this gentleman here. All right, so skills and behavior. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna analyze the wiki as if it's very accurate to the to most of the information that we need. All right. Screw attack Goku only lifts 40 tons in base. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Roz, I don't like that laughing. Okay, next we're gonna also go with the we're also gonna go here and kind of get an understanding of Clay Templar. All right, this is Clay Templar. We went over the Stone Golem, Clay Templar, and the enemy known as an imp are implied to be a different form. Okay, are implied to be different from a different dimension, as they are not only do they get sucked into a portal of death, but Imp Overlord is said to be the ruler. All right. Awesome. So let's go ahead into the Imp. The Imp page is also important. This looks very familiar. Okay. And then we have to go over the Imp Overlord page, which is going to be important because it looks like that's a big boss. All right. Some of the most dangerous foes in the form of the Void Reaver, a purple crustacean-like creature that is said to be the guard of the Void, a prison located at the end of time. These creatures can travel to and from the present at any time, and upon the death, the creatures create an energy field around itself. Upon detonation, Transport anything within the vicinity to the end of time. Let's add a little bit of a Dr. Seuss reading.
Not that there also works on all bosses and enemies caught in its wake.
Okay. Let's go ahead and read this with like a Dr. Seuss type of vibe. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm just kind of get the context of a couple things. All right. Let's see here. All right. Optimus Prime versus Ramiro Tempest. Cherry making a request. Hey, you know, I don't mind. I will say that I do gotta kind of. I don't want to rush this, but I also do know that the stream I was supposed to end a little bit ago, but then I got bodied and slammed and trapped into a genjutsu of donations. You guys are insane. Thank you again. Let's see here. And all right.
Laser attack. The stone golem uses a slow charged laser attack from its eyes that tracks the player, dealing 250% damage with a strong knockback. The laser is blocked by a physical object, but it is still charged and tracked its target even if line of sight is broken. This still takes 3 seconds to charge and fire. It has a cooldown of 5 seconds and a pro coefficient of 1.0 point. The seismic slam. At close range, the golem can slam its fist together, which emits a sudden burst of energy, dealing with up to 200%. This can vary a lot due to the high fall damage and fall off. Using this attack will not disrupt the golem's laser charge. This skill has a cooldown of 1 second and a pro coefficient of 1.0.
Okay. All right. Hey, cooler reviews. I don't mind doing that, but again, I gotta collect more information on Ramiro too, just to kind of give it a fair assessment. But like I could still try. So like, all right. So we got a little bit of information of the Stone Golem. All right. So we clearly got lasers. So Stone Golem having the laser already emits that's a light speed of attack. Light speed attacks are very impressive, especially considering that I think a lot of people don't realize that a laser is light amplification. Light amplification something emissions radiation. I believe that's what laser stands for. So laser is an acronym. So no matter what, a laser will always be light speed. All right. So a laser is always light speed, period. That's just how it is. It's the bare definition. That's like someone saying, I move like sunlight. They're going to be light speed. So, all right.
Next, we have the Clay Templar. Okay, hold on. Before I get into that, let me go ahead and see the main premise of it. Because what he wants me to figure out first, the main goal is the risk of rain. All right, so first let me go over a couple of things to what the main request is again. So I kind of get an understanding of that. I don't want to lose track or lose sight of this, so I got to kind of go deep into detail. And right now the stream is kind of dying because the stream itself is like the power level is too insane. All right, let's see here. Yeah, like let me see something here. All right. See viewer activity. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. How is the stream for you guys? Is it poor? I know it's saying on my end it's saying I have bad feedback, so I don't know how you guys are seeing it. All right, let's see. So to figure out exactly, if you don't mind repeating your question, Prince Boyd. Perfect. It's fine. Yeah. So I'm probably getting negative. Probably getting false equals. All right. So to kind of go deep into detail, let me go over into the. All right. Let me kind of go back into a couple of things. I don't know if Prince Boyd is currently not on the stream right now, but I do still want to try to answer the question. Let's see here. And I do have a list of people for requests, so I do want to put Prince Boyd. And if I can't complete the request, and if I don't complete the request on this stream, I'm definitely going to put a rain check on it for next stream, which next stream I'm going to do as soon as possible, especially when it comes to requests that I didn't finish the prior stream. So I'm not going to make you wait days before I do with the next stream.
So the feats on display apply to the, okay. The scans I will be posting will be from the wiki, and you'll have to go into the lores. Okay, for the feats. Okay, the lore section. So let's go over again, like some of those feats. Like I said, I'm gonna go back to the stone golem. Try to see if I can find the lore. Okay, so the lore. Many scholars have written of a life force present in the ground we walk on, that the earth under our feet is alive, aka subterranean. It is our own way. After my experience on this planet, I can contribute to the theory that Petrichor V is home to the golems, or Petrichor 5, each towering over humans at roughly 10 feet high, and comprised of stone entwined and animated by mysterious otherworldly forces. From basic observation, the golems seem to act as a defense garrison for Petrichor. While gentle with inhabitants of the planet, their true power emerges when they enter the battlefield. Manipulating a potent energy source, the golems attack with powerful shockwaves and laser beams capable of blasting away cliff faces with ease. At the time of writing, the mechanism that animated golems are still unknown. Okay, so let's kind of get like an understanding. All right, so let's knock the stone golem out the way. All right, so let me kind of like paint like a nice, beautiful, vivid picture for you. Okay, my friend. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get into our font type. So I'm gonna go ahead and get like a nice font for you. Yeah, let's get a nice, beautiful font. Yeah, there we go. Calibri, I like that. All right. Yes, it's very fancy, very nice, straight to the point. Kind of make it small. Yeah. Give it an outline. I'm gonna put the outline at 10. I'm gonna make the outline also black. And then we're gonna talk about the stone golem. All right, so stone golem. Bro, I don't think that's very big. I think that's a little small. So let's amp it up. Let's try here. Yeah, stone golem. Very nice. Maybe that outline is a little too thick. You thick, boy. All right, so stone golem. All right, so we kind of got the idea of the stone golem. So they can blow up cliff sides. All right. So to give you a feat analysis of this, we're going to have to first understand a couple of things. What is a cliff? So I'm going to look up 2 separate definitions of a cliff on live stream and kind of give you an idea of exactly how we're going to go about this. So we're going to go with the low end, and then we're going to go with the high end. Usually I do mid end, but the mid end will be decided after these 2. So let's go ahead and go over the stone golem low end and mid end. All right, guys. Yo, chill, Roz. I'm not talking a lot of smack. Oh, my voice? Thank you, man. Yo, ATARi, how you been, bro? When we get in the next video drop. Good question, Dweebske. I'm trying to work on an interesting video series because right now we're going to be going into Feats and Analysis Season 2. I'm going to be changing up the formula. I'm going to be doing a couple things differently. So, yeah, that's going to take a different take. So let's go over, right now I'm talking to my physics teacher to be better at scaling. So let's go over a cliff. All right? So let's go over it. So this is the first feat that we're going to be scaling. So this is 1 feat. Prince Boyd donated 15. So that's feat number 1. All right. Let's go ahead and look up what is a cliff. Now, for those of you who don't know what a cliff is, I'm going to go ahead and look this up detailedly. All right. Let me place this right here. Get that out the way. Go back into this. All right. So let's look up the word cliff. We're going into Old Noah Webster. You might be saying, why are you going into Old Noah Webster? Well, the reason we're going back to the 1800s is because we want to understand the true definition of this. Now, I got a question for Prince Boyd, which is mostly when does this series take place? But it looks like it's a futuristic series. But even if it's futuristic, we could still use these different intakes of it. Now, let me see. This is Risk of Rain. When did Risk of Rain come out? Release. Okay, March 2019. That's fine. So using an old definition is still okay. We're just going to use that for now. Okay, so we're not going to get cliff from the definition. So that's fine. So though we know the feat that they can do, is blasting away cliff faces. So let's look up a cliff face. Let's kind of get an understanding, and we're going to get the general average. So the very steep vertical or overhanging section of a rock, earth, or ice slope, usually free of any vegetation or loose material. Okay, so there's no loose material on a cliff face. So this is a cliff face, all right? They can blast something like this away. So to kind of give you an understanding of a cliff face and how large it is on average, cliff faces can vary in size. But the average cliff face, how big? So let's learn how big a cliff face is. So we want, how tall can cliff faces be? 1,340 meters high. All right, so for example, 8,000 meters drop over and 4,250 meters span can be found a ridge setting. Okay, so those are the big ones. We're going to consider this for a high end, but then we're also going to look at the average size of a cliff face. So let's look at the average size for a cliff face. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to look over this. We're going to look a small cliff face, all right? Smallest cliff face, all right? How short can cliff faces be? There we go. Height is not the criteria for a cliff to be reckoned as a cliff as such. I mean, of course, a cliff is essentially an edge, but we're talking cliff face. Any steep rock face, especially at the edge of the sea, can be designated as a cliff. All right. So let's kind of also look up another definition. Cliff face. All right. This is the very steep. All right, cliff face. We're going to go over the Wikipedia, and we're going to type in definition to kind of get an idea. So the vertical face-off, people have been banned from climbing the cliff face because it's too dangerous. Okay, very good. Now, let's look at cliff face. Average size. So the average size of a cliff face, we've got to kind of look at that. And, you know, again, a cliff face is going to include a certain amount of rock. Let's see here. Do we have any other definition? Nope, we don't. That's fine. So let's go ahead and look over at the basics for the cliff faces that we've seen, and then let's kind of give it a general calculation of this. So a cliff face is usually part, sometimes cliff faces, and 9 times out of 10, are usually part of like a mountain of sorts. Some of them are not even at that super tall. So we're going to go ahead and look into this. You know, what is the tallest cliff in the world? So one that's over 150 degrees, Mount Thor. We're not going to use that, but we're going to say cliff faces in the world, and we're going to just pick one. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Rem. I agree. And Goku, you're the very star. Absolutely. So let's go over 9 breathtaking cliff faces around the world. So let's go ahead and take one in... Let's take one in Venezuela because they're known to have multiple mountains. So it's on an average case. All right, so this is a cliff face in Venezuela. So let's go ahead and kind of try to get the measurements of it. So we got this mountain right here, Ayun Tepuy. Now, Ayun Tepuy is a plateau. So we kind of got to understand a little bit about this cliff face. Considering that these robots can blast off this entire thing, that's extremely impressive. So in order to kind of understand this, we have to, of course, know the size. All right, size, height. All right, so the summit area. All right, summit area, that's the top. That's the plateau top. And estimated slope. So let's look at the depth. Okay, the depth is 715 kilometers. Jeez, that's freaking crazy. Square kilometers, okay. All right, so we see how many square kilometers it is. Sheesh, this is going to be a little bit more of a challenge than I thought it would be. So in feet, okay, yeah, because it's pretty goddamn tall. Now we're not talking about the summit area. We are talking about the cliff face. It's kind of difficult looking at this here, but looking at the cliff face, we're gonna go ahead and go with a general range. We're gonna go ahead and click on any information about it. We're not gonna go for the summit overall. We're gonna kind of just go like about the cliff side of it. We can't find any information. So how are we going to measure this? Okay, so let's talk about the height. Tall. Yeah. So Angel Falls, tallest. Okay. All right. 2,450 feet. A drop of 19 times higher than Niagara Falls. All right. So to kind of get an idea of this, let's kind of look a little bit at this plateau. We can do a pixel scale to kind of understand a little bit about its general size. And although it will be off, it'll still give us a general estimation of about exactly what we're dealing with. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the paint program. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look a little bit deeper into this. So let's go ahead and switch over our cameras into our paint program and start messing around with it. So as we can see, we have the scan here. We're going to go ahead and do some pixel scaling. So first we have to know how tall exactly this side is. Based on the information we'll get on the wiki, I think it's going to be extremely important to kind of get like a lower end for the most part to just kind of estimate a little bit about how big it is. So a descent of 807 meters. Okay, so the falls are 979 meters. Okay, the falls is right here. All right, so 979 meters is about 3,212 feet. All right, so now that we know that it's 3,212 feet, we're gonna it's kind of going to help us out a little bit more. So let's go over this. So we know it's 3,212 feet. Very good. This is the height. Now we need to pixel scale this and kind of get an understanding of it. We're going to assume that the bottom drop plateau, based on the altitude here, and that it curves up in this perspective, it's going to drop from probably between, and again, this is just the estimation. This is a big approximation. A lot of this is not going to be accurate at all. So probably about here would be the frontal area. So I'm going to kind of measure it from there based on the fact that it would be a drop from there and the perspective of it. So going from here to here, and remember, this is actually lowballing it, so that's pretty dang good. All right, so let's go over this part. So right now we have about 306 pixels from here to here. All right, let's go back. Let's try it again. 300 and, all right, more so 308, more accurately. All right, so 308 pixels. All right, so what we have to do now is we have to convert the pixel into feet per feet, okay? Now, again, remember, this is a pixel scaling of a real life image. There are a lot of factors that need to be considered when doing something like this, all right? So we're still going to keep it low end. Let's go ahead and do 3,212 feet divided by 308, which means it's about 10.4 feet per pixel, all right? Bare minimum. Very good. So now that we understand the height, let's go ahead and get the length. So right here, we're going to keep this in blue. We're going to go ahead right at the edge. Now keep in mind, there is a perspective curve. All right. So technically, this is a lot larger than I'm actually giving it credit for. But like I said, we're going to estimate this and go with a low end. And then we're going to stop around this crevice right here at the end of where the mountain is at. Why am I doing that? I'm doing this because I'm trying to keep things relatively low end to kind of just give an idea. So overall, this is about 1,398 pixels. So 1,393, yeah. So just about there. I think that's really good to end it right there. So yeah, 1,393 pixels. All right. Now, all I got to do is multiply this number, which I can just put parentheses on so I don't have to add too many variables, and just multiply it by 10.4, which would give me the amount of feet. And overall, this lets us know that 10.4 multiplied by 1,393 is going to give us roughly 14,487.2 feet. Now, this is really good. We can go ahead and plug in this equation to really help us go ahead and understand a little bit more. For those of you who want to reference, that's about 2.7 miles. So that's pretty damn big. It makes a lot of sense why it takes so long to travel from point A to point B. Yeah. So let's continue forward. Let's go ahead and look a little bit deeper into it. So now we know the height and we know the width. All right, so now in order to understand the square feet, we are going to have to do another calculation for this, okay? So first off, we're going to have to understand, like, what's it like to destroy the face of such a plateau? They're not destroying the entire thing. They're just destroying the main cliff. So they'll remove all this stuff you see in the front of it. All right, so let's understand a little bit more about this. All right. Thanks, Vegeta Scales. I appreciate it. Again, it's not perfect, but I'm doing my best I can. All right, so we're going to multiply the length and the width of the area. But what we need to really understand is just the surface area. So let's go ahead and first we're going to get the surface area, and then we're going to try to understand the type of rock it's made out of. And then that's going to help us go into the next area. So we're going to consider this a rectangular prism, though it is not. But the reason we're doing that is because we're just trying to kind of get an idea of a flat surface. We're going to use a 3D surface, but for the most part, I'm going to consider at least, let's say they can destroy the cliffside, which, considering this is part of the actual river and components of the cliff would be included with many of its crevices, we're going to go ahead and say they can go at least destroy the entire surface, and they can be at least 10 feet in. So at least 10 feet in as far as their depth goes. And I think that's going to be a little bit fair. So we're going to get the area by getting the width and the length. And we're going to need the depth. So width, length, and depth to get the surface area. All right. So let's go ahead and get the formula, which in order for me to grab, I'm going to grab that real quick. So let's go ahead and get the area based on this. We're going to go ahead and get the cubic area for it. So let's go ahead and get the cubic area calculator, because we're going to go ahead and get the volume for this because it's a square. So a square volume. So to do something like this for this type of square, or sorry, I should say cube based volume or rectangular based volume. It wouldn't even matter if it's rectangular or cube based, because in general what I'm trying to do is just kind of getting a basic understanding. But we could understand a little bit of the edge length, but I feel like we're going to keep it. We're going to pretend they can destroy a big square chunk of it rather than, because they can obliterate it. So although this feat seems like it's taking a bit, we have to at least get an estimation of it. So again, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about length. So what's the length? All right. So right now we know the length, and based on what we're seeing here, is of course going to be, quite large. I mean, heck, look at it for yourself. So let me go ahead and shift this over for those who can't see it. So we do know the length. The length is going to be 14,487 feet. Sorry if I'm stuttering a lot. I'm still just shooken up from the donations from earlier. So we got 1,448 feet, 0.2. Now let's talk a little bit about height. We don't know. We for the height, we got 3,212. Now for the width, like I said, let's say they can destroy 10 feet within that. All right, they can destroy at least 10 feet within that. So let's go ahead and get the calculation. I'm around round down for basic estimation. And overall, the general volume that we're going to come with as a result, based on us utilizing the mathematic formula, is going to be quite important. So what is the formula? Well, the formula is going to be, it's going to be length, which is L, times W times H. All right, and it's going to get us the cubic square feet, or the cubic feet. Sorry, the cubic square. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're going to get the cubic feet, which is roughly about, so the cubic feet is roughly about 465,322,440 feet, cubic feet. All right. Now, we are going to use another calc in order to discuss how much power does it take to destroy such a thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So to kind of give you like a basic estimation, so we're going to talk a little about potential energy, you could say, because the joules of energy that technically needed for these particular calc is not easy. Now, there's another way I can go about this, because I could talk about the laser beams, but I don't know how much the laser beams weigh. I don't know how much the laser beams weigh, so without that, I can't use the kinetic energy formula. So again, there are going to be a couple of other factors we got to consider. So let's talk a little bit about the cubic feet that we need. So we know the cubic feet we have is what we're going to have to use as the base calculator. So we now know the volume of something of this. And so now we have to understand a little bit more about how they're going to destroy it. So when they destroy it, they destroy all of this on the surface. Let's understand a couple of things. How is this going to work out for something like that? All right. So to get this answer is going to be a little complicated because I'm going to have to go ahead and let's see here. We got to look up the material it's made of. So what type of rock is it made of? All right. So it's bare rock and patchy vegetation. According to the wiki, from what we know, what type of rock is it? It doesn't tell us what type of rock it is. So let's go ahead. So what type of rock are mountains made of? Most of the time, it's igneous or metamorphic rock or sedimentary rock. Let's use sedimentary rock. It depends on how they're formed. It's honestly going to be a mix of multiple of them, but we're just trying to get a basic understanding. So we're going to use sedimentary rock considering how old the mountain is. So, you know. So how much per cubic feet, how much sedimentary rock weighs per cubic feet? I'm going to go ahead and get like a measurement of that. So sedimentary rocks per cubic feet is like, as far as pounds go, it's going to be about, so a cubic feet of sedimentary rocks weighs about 162 pounds precisely. All right, this is an approximation estimate based on what we were able to find out. So let me see here, just making sure. All right, so cubic feet quantity. All right, so this calculator is going to help me understand it. So right now, what is the material subject? Sedimentary rock. Let's go ahead and add the cubic feet. So that's 465,322,440. Let's go ahead and add that, and we're going to get it into the aspect of pounds, and then we're going to convert those. All right, signify the figures. Well, it's cubic, so we're going to use 3. So for weight, it's going to be, that's crazy. Keep in mind, this is an approximation. So again, this is just for estimation purposes. This is going to help us out in our calculator on. But you're talking over up to 75,527,740 pounds, which is stupid. That's freaking crazy. So and that's just the surface that I was talking about. That's not how much the whole thing weighs. I'm just talking about a surface by the 10 feet, as we said earlier. So as far as how many tons this is about 37 million tons. So I think this is very impressive. So this is how many tons it weighs. This is how many pounds. I'm using this system instead of kilograms because kilograms, although they're there, I'm not going to use a metric system I'm not 100% used to. Again, if you use kilograms, you can go ahead and convert it. Since this is not a YouTube video, I would usually use it for that. All right. Thanks by the way, guys. Sorry if this is boring some people, but again, I'm just trying to get the calc as accurate as I can. So now that we understand how many, and for those of you who are curious about the formula, for those who want to understand how to get the compounds of weight, if I recall, its mass is equal to the density and volume. So we got the volume of how much rock is there. The density of it, we don't know the density of sedimentary rock. You need to know the density of it first, and then you can actually multiply that to get the actual mass. So that's how we were able to find out how many pounds it would weigh. So these guys can destroy something of this much energy. So now we need to understand how much energy it takes to destroy something that's this heavy and this dense. It's going to be a little complicated, but there is a way to go about it. All right. So there is a way to figure this out, how much force is needed to break a cubic meter of stone. And by utilizing that, we can actually multiply it. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of a shortcut simply for the sake of expediency, just to kind of give an understanding. Because we have to understand tension and pressure, pascals. That's going to be kind of hard. But I can look it up. Let's see. How many pascals to destroy one sedimentary rock? Pressure metamorphic rock. We should have used metamorphic rock because they're not telling us the sedimentary rock. All right. But regardless, it's okay. So let's see, metamorphic rock, sedimentary, sedimentary, sedimentary. Can't find sedimentary. That's fine though. How is sedimentary rock destroyed? Yeah, is sedimentary rock easy to break? Generally, sedimentary rock is fairly soft and may break apart or crumble easily. You can often see sand and pebbles and rock stones. I mean, yeah, we're using a lower end of sedimentary rock. Of course, it's not going to be super crazy, but we're doing this for the low end. The high end, it's going to be a little bit more understandable once you use a bigger mountain. But yeah. So the question is, how much force is needed to break a cubic meter? So I'm just going to say they basically break it, even though they obliterate it to, vaporization. Reminds me of the video channel of Comic versus the World. Thanks. Ming Hao versus Pre-Retcon Beyonder. Ha! That's a good one, Joker. But I think I already know my answer on that. If you try to, let's see here. So to understand, based on information I'm looking up right now, I'm getting answers that it's roughly, 167 megapascals. So depends, because how suppressed is it? Because they said to break a meter of stone. Now I know we're using sedimentary rock, so that's kind of cheating to just go with stone. But most sources are not going to tell us how much energy is needed to actually destroy the density or the amount of pascals in the sedimentary rock. So, with that said, it's not going to be very easy. So, they do still form under pressure. So again, but the density is going to be a little bit difficult. Now, anyway, despite all of that, based on the information, let's talk a little bit about, how many joules of energy, just an estimation. So, based on this, let's see here. All right. Let's see here. So fragmentation of a rock is about 8 joules cubic. All right, see. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. So how is everyone doing right now, by the way, outside of me figuring out this calculation? So 8 joules per cubic centimeter. All right. Destroy asteroid destruction calculator. Very good. We can go ahead and go over this. Because there's shear strength, compressive strength. Yep, there's a lot to uncover. But we're going to use this based on joules of energy. Fragmentation of a rock is about 8 joules per cubic centimeter. So we can use this as a basic way to understand it based on based on some of the other sources. So with that said, let's go ahead and take the cubic centimeter, and we can kind of estimate that. So let's take cubic centimeter to cubic feet. So per cubic centimeter, there's 8 joules. So in order to do this, I got to take the cubic foot, and we're going to take that from what we had earlier. So let's go ahead and take the volume of the cubic foot we had and kind of get an idea. So that's 465, 322, 400, or 440. So in other words, the number we have here for the cubic centimeter is absolutely insane. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the number. So basically, if you take the number here, and we got to obviously add the decimal point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Very easy. All right. So now that we understand that, we now know that we got to take this number, which is roughly 13,176,465,150,000. So this is going to be per cubic centimeter. Sorry about all that noise that my computer's making. So it's going to be per cubic centimeter, and then all we have to do is multiply this by 8 to kind of give it, because 8 will represent the joules per cubic centimeter. All right. So based on that, how many joules are we going to get of energy? So let's kind of get an understanding of that. So we're going to take the number we have here, the 13 trillion. And this should be just, again, I stress this again, this is a very basic, this is not 100% accurate. This is just a very basic notion. So we're just going to talk about fragmentation. So fragmentation wise, that would mean they can release this many joules of energy, which I believe it's technically going to be a lot more than this, to be honest with you, but this is just like fragmentation. Like they're just getting rid of a surface of like 10 feet deep within the entire range of the cliffside. So again, this is a low end of what they should be capable of, especially considering it's a laser at the speed of light. Now, again, this is going to be overall be a pretty big number, which is roughly 105,411,713,200,000 joules of energy. Now, that's not a lot. It seems like it's a lot, but it's not actually a lot. Okay? So, how strong is that, though? Especially since they can do that on average. Well, despite what you may think, I will let you guys know. The final verdict, okay? The final verdict of all of this, of what we gotten, is these little stone golems. All right, this is why I told you guys $5 for just a calc is very generous, considering look how long it took me to do this. So even to estimate, these badasses right here are so strong that based on the amount of energy, now how much is? Now you might be wondering, well, ATARi, that doesn't tell us anything. How much is 105 trillion? 411,713,200,000 joules of energy worth. It's still pretty damn impressive, considering this is a low end. So this is a low end. Reminder, low end. I keep stressing that. All right. For a low end, this comes out to a whopping. This comes out to a whopping 25.19 kilotons of TNT. That is crazy, considering this is an average light speed attack that they could just spam. Now, again, let's kind of understand a little bit of what they can do. Again, it has a 5-second cooldown, all right? It takes 3 seconds to charge, so it's like 1, 2, 3, bing! Something comes out at light speed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, it's done. Now I could spam another attack. Now, how much is that worth? Well, for those who don't understand, 25 kilotons of TNT is on the lower ends of town level. Now, I don't think a lot of people realize how impressive that is. All right? Let me give you an idea. All right? Let's go ahead and give you an idea. You see this right here? That is the town. All the houses in this frame, everything in the frame, would be completely wiped to shreds by just one freaking laser from this thing that it could spam. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So Prince Boy, I hope that answers the very first one you had. So that's feat number 1. So to kind of give you an idea, that's feat number 1. So 25 kilotons of TNT equals low end town level. All right. Now let me pull out the higher end for you. All right. I'm gonna pull out the higher end. All right. So let's go ahead and get the volume calculator. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna say they can go within 100. We're gonna use the same mountain, but this is for and again this is for fragmentation. But 8 joules is pretty much fine per cubic centimeter. Per cubic centimeter. So how much for vaporization? So let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get some calculations. We're going to go ahead and get the terminologies. So we're going to use vaporization. All right. So vaporization of water. Nope, not water. We're going to need stone. So melting granite, melting grass. All right. So we're going to say that this is So though they don't have the exact values we're looking for, let's go ahead into the thermodynamics and talk about the vaporization. So we're going to talk about vaporization, how much joules of energy is needed. And we're going to go with, per cubic meter. So to melt granite is, so we're going to say that we're going to compare this to granite. And the reason I'm going to compare it to granite, right, is because mountains can hold granite on them. But if you feel that's a little too beefy, in Prescott, Arizona, there is a mountain made of granite. So I think it's pretty safe to say. So we're going to use the same calculation. I'm not going to beef up anything. I'm going to still say it's within 10 feet range, but we're going to use the same exact calculation to kind of give you an idea of exactly what it would be. So and this is technically not even the high end, but this is just like a generalization. So if we take the same amount of, so we take the same calculator and we take the 1,107, boom, 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 boom. And then all we have to do is multiply it by the vaporization aspect of what it means to, the joules of energy per cubic meter. So I need to convert the joules to, so we have joules to cubic meter. But first I got to convert cubic meters into, to cubic centimeter. All right. So first I need to calculate that to cubic centimeters. But I can also just convert this to cubic meters as well. So let's go ahead and take this to cubic meter. So cubic centimeter. So let's go ahead and convert this to cubic meter. All right. So per cubic meter is going to be significantly a lower number, which is going to be 1,300,000 and to kind of give you the number on screen so you guys see that I'm not just saying whatever I want. Let me go ahead and go with the high end and let you guys know that this is the cubic meters that we're talking about. So that's the cubic meters we're dealing with, 13,176,464. All right, so this is a cubic meter. And so based on the cubic meters we have, for vaporization of such a large range like this, we're going to have to go ahead and get the calculation again. So that's going to be 4,358.9475 joules per cubic meter, based on just that alone. All right. Now, this is a vaporization. All right. So this is very important to understand. Because pulverized, because you have fragmentation, violent fragmentation, pulverization, vaporization, they're not going to atomize it. Yeah, well, they could because it's light. It's light. But we're going to use it very basically. So after doing the calculation, we were able to go ahead and get the amount of joules of energy required. So again, we're going to go ahead and do that again. And let's see here. So we have the cubic meters we have. Let me see here. So for the vaporization, give me one moment. I got to make sure my calculations are correct because I went into the cubic meter, but the cubic meter is going to be a little bit different. And I'm using a different value set because I used per joule earlier. Now, keep in mind, I should be able to still get that number. So I could still use the cubic centimeter and still use it, overall the last results. So let's see here. So a centimeter is a hundredth of a meter. So I could just multiply the cubic meter by that. So let me go ahead and take the same value and multiply it by the actual increase so I can keep the values consistent. Because if I fluctuate the values too much, then we get a multiplication issue because we're not going to get the same number. Now, I probably could be messing this the hell up just because, again, I'm taking a lot of shortcuts, but it's just to kind of give you an idea of what we're dealing with. There is granite and mountain. There's a granite mountain Prescott. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Also, if you want, you can do the time net Mega Man Worm since I only did 15 to be fair. Thanks, Prince Boyd. Again, I may like try to make this one of the last ones because I was supposed to leave at 11. But I am definitely going to catch you on next stream to continue the process of this. No doubt about that. But let's go ahead and do 100 times what that is. So 100 is 2 more zeros. And then we're going to go ahead with that number. And then that's going to give us the amount of joules of energy we have, which is an absurd number. I don't think a lot of people realize how stupid this number is. So I could be wrong, but based on what I'm getting for a calculation response, I'm getting about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. So there we go right there. And for those who don't know, what is this number? Well, this number is, let's see, we got a million, a billion, a trillion, a quadrillion, and quintillion. So 5 quintillion, 742 quadrillion, 303 trillion, 76 billion, 570 million joules of energy. So what the hell does that number mean? Well, for vaporization of this mountain, that is stupid. All right. That is a stupid result. And this, I could be wrong. Because again, a lot of this had to be information we didn't have much info on. And I had to kind of guesstimate. That is a whopping. All right. This is a whopping 1,372,443.373941. Okay. Kilotons of TNT. Now, I'm going to convert this number, okay? When you have this number, you have to convert it down. So that's kilotons of TNT. Now, I'm going to convert it. What comes after kilotons? Megatons. Let's go ahead and convert it to from 1,000. From 1,000, we're going to go ahead and get megatons, which is 1,372 megatons of TNT. Then we're going to take that from megatons, and then we're going to get it to this next, which is 1.3, which is very important, 1.372443 gigatons. Now, this is a very high ball, vaporization. But vaporization energy-wise, in order to vaporize that, large area of effect, that insanity is, you're dealing with something that's going to hit 1 gigaton, which is solid mountain level, to a large mountain level. It's at the peak of mountain level in a large mountain. So you're dealing with creatures who can casually destroy mountains, technically, if we go with a high-end interpretation. Logically speaking, I believe they're going to be a town-level threat based on destroying cliff sides. But again, if you want to go with the high-end, you're talking 1.7 gigatons. And you're talking like low, large mountain. So there you go. That's one of the feats. I am going to put a rain check on for the next 2 feats. So Prince Boyd has 2 more feats we have to go over. But right now, we are probably going to call it right now, as it is getting extremely late. And I do have work, fortunately. So, no, hell no. Roz, you better chill. Oh, no. One of the first, you're telling me this is the first damn enemy and he's already going to be clapping people in Hunter x Hunter? So you're telling me there's one creature would solo Hunter x Hunter? I mean, that's kind of insane. I mean, it makes sense though, because you're talking about creatures who later start to transcend time, don't we? Because we got to do the Clay Templar. So I can't wait to get into the next stream. I'll be honest, this was actually fun. It was fun to power scale these guys. I'm going to go ahead and have these guys readied up for the next stream. And they're everywhere? Jeez. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these guys for the next stream. So as you can see, I'm going to go and I'm going to favorite some of these guys. So what I'm going to do is we got the Clay Golem done. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm a copy and paste most of them. What I want you to do, Prince Boyd, is go in the Discord and tell me the guys, the main guys you want me to focus on. I got the Magma Worm, I got the Imp, I got the Templar, okay, I got the Void Field. So I'm going to go ahead and look into all of these guys. And based on the information, we're going to do a calc for at least 2 more of these guys out of the ones you want. Again, thank you so much for the donation. Again, everyone. Roz, you are a blessing. Everyone else, thank you so much. This stream has been amazing and fantastic. I mean, I never thought that something like this would ever happen to me in my freaking life. But yeah. What's up, Sunny King? Yeah, you are late. We're actually about to be ending soon. But I just want to say to everyone, thank you guys so much. You can tell I'm tired. And yeah, I look forward to doing more. Prince Boyd, if you're still around, hopefully by tomorrow or the day after, more than likely tomorrow, we could probably continue this off and then see where we go from there. All right. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 4B. That would break my brain like Roz did earlier. But yeah. Again, like I said, Stone Golem, estimate, like, the gigatons is not very accurate, but the kilotons is accurate. You know, low end town level at least. I think it's more suitable for what they're able to do. You know, the gigaton is more so like large mountain tier, just in the sense of they could fragmentate a mountain, but the fact that they can vaporize like a cliff face with the information we had is kind of insane. Yeah. So overall, that's going to be that. Thank you guys so much. This is going to be Atari HMB. I want to say everyone have a blessed night. I love you all. And thank you. God dang it, Roberto. Whoa. Chill, bro. Like, damn, you trying to kill me again? Sheesh. Damn. All right. Oh, gosh. Even though I'm tired, I'm still screaming. So yeah, overall, that's going to be, oh my goodness, Rob, thank you so much. Dragon Ball, multiverse equals quantum mechanics, which means many worlds interpretation. Type 3, multiverse, parallel worlds and times, and Screwdinger's cat multiverse theory. Yeah, Umineko follows that theory too. Yeah, I agree. That's going to be something we're going to go into, because Dragon Ball does have many worlds interpretation. So that's going to be crazy, bro. That's going to be, like Mushmouth said, ba-ba-balumba. So it's going to be ba-ba-balumba. 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 But yeah, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Atari HMB. Y'all have yourself a blessed night. Y'all are awesome. Thank you again, everyone. Love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. I'll catch you on the next stream. This is Atari HMB, and I'm signing off. Thank you again, everyone. Peace. Yo, I just got to say real quick, thank you guys again. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. This is Atari HMB signing off. Peace. Thank you again.